Hello and welcome back to Your Relationships Matter. I'm Tisa.
And I'm Dr. DJ.
And we are your personal source for motivation, education, and strategic information, helping you build better relationships on purpose. And this week we have been talking about our resources.
Yeah.
And so, earn, save, and invest. So that's what we hear about our financial resources. We go to work to earn. What we earn, we take a portion of that and save or invest it.
Yeah.
And that's how we build a better life for ourselves. And it's the same way with our relationships.
Yeah.
You start by earning people's trust.
And you know, people think that you should automatically, that should be a given,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Yeah.
You know, to earn trust, first you have to be consistent is one of those things I
Show
look for.
yourself worthy.
You know, let your yays be yay and your nays be nay.
That's
If
it.
you say you're going to do it. And as often as you do those things consistently, people start respecting and people start developing trust for you. You know, you can always count on them because they're early every morning. You can always count on them to get their reports done every day. You can always, you know, that's how trust be built. And once trust is built, you know, it's nothing like having the trust of someone, knowing that if something out of the norm were to happen. Oh no,
I know it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's just wouldn't never have been Daryl.
I know. Yeah, and that's what trust will do for you. Trust will give you the assurance of knowing someone's character, assurance of knowing someone's personality and their reputation.
So when you lose trust or when you break trust, it's important for us to go to that next step and try to save that relationship. So you save that relationship by going through those steps of rebuilding trust. You, like I said last week, you forgive first. You work on discussing what happened, what broke the trust, and how you're going to build back up to get into where you need to be. Saving relationships is important. You don't want to burn bridges. You don't want to discount someone because they had made a mistake or had a failure in something that you were trusting them to get done.
And you know, the metaphor I use for that is all of us at one time or another have been in school. And when I used to teach, I used to always tell my students, when you first start the class at the beginning of the semester, you're all A students. And then as soon as you start making F's, it's hard to earn that
That's
A
it.
again. And the same is in relationships. When you have a trust that's been broken, it's hard to get that trust that you once had. If you start off with an A and you make an F on one of those exams, you have to make all A's the rest of the semester to probably get a B plus. The same in our relationship.
So earning trust is all on one person, but going back and saving and rebuilding requires two.
Yeah.
And so there can be times, no matter what you do, you won't get back to where you were.
Yeah.
And finally, investing in people. You know, there is no greater return than investing in someone else and seeing their growth, seeing their success based on the information that you have poured in them, the care that you have poured into them, the mentorship that you've offered them.
And you know, oftentimes people like to build certain things, and we look at our different resources and try to put value on our resources no matter what the commodity is. And for us at Your Relationship Matter, people are our greatest resource.
Yes, it is.
You build people, you could build a kingdom.
Yes, you can. Earn, save, and invest. Thank you so much for tuning in here at Your Relationships Matter.